So Sisters to Santiago here. And today we
Well,
arrived.
wait for the bells. 6 p.m.
All right,
I
I'm
hear
just...
you. And I will say hi, Arthur. Thanks for
Oh,
joining
hi.
us.
Oh, and yes, we did
From
make
Pickleball.
it to... Oh, wonderful.
It's Arthur I've been telling Sue about
Oh, hi, Arthur. Thanks for joining us.
And Arthur was here before, so it was pretty special.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad.
So today we walked from Spello to Assisi, and it was 7.5 miles, and it was day 10. Today is September 27th.
We're going to take a little break because I don't know if they can hear us.
Yeah, they can because our mics are right here.
Okay, well, let us know if you can hear us okay, and we won't wait for the bells to...
So, oh my gosh, there's no words to describe. Assisi is coming into Assisi. We didn't really know what to expect. We really didn't look at any photos. And there's this amazing gate and huge doors.
Oh, yeah.
They could like close the city off.
And close the city, wall around.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was.
Yeah,
We took the low road. There's a high road and a low road. I know we're kind of going off, but let's talk about our hike.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Okay.
We met some more pilgrims, again, going the other way.
Four.
Yeah, I thought we would see a lot more today, but we didn't. And we actually met a mother and a son who finished the Camino, and they were just going to Spello for the day and coming back. People walk
because
so
they
much
started
faster.
in Laverna.
They started in Laverna.
Doing the northern route.
Yes. Grandma on the go. Thanks for joining us.
From Santa Maria,
California.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And then
Lavinia says hello.
Lavinia.
Hello.
Hi, Lavinia.
So the weather was great today. You can see it looks like it's going to storm, but it's not supposed to rain until like 3 o'clock, and it was overcast all day and beautiful for hiking.
Oh my gosh, it was great. And
You want to talk about your ankle?
Oh yeah. It acted up again, and
But she made the trip.
I did the whole
She
way.
did.
I didn't have to hitchhike like yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great, and I've been hobbling around the town, but it actually got a little better as I walked through.
And we are staying 2 nights in Assisi. So tomorrow is sightseeing, and we'll have lots of information to share with you. So today, though, show your credential.
Okay. Okay. Well.
So this here, show the front. So this is the 800 year of when St. Francis got the stigmata,
Which
was in Laverna.
What is the stigmata for people?
The stigmata it is a representation of what happened to Christ on the cross.
On the cross, crucifixion.
So St. Francis wanted a sign from Jesus that he was, doing the work of Jesus, and Jesus gave him the stigmata. So the stigmata is representation of like nails that were like holes in his hands and his feet
and his side.
and his
as
side.
well.
Yep.
So sorry.
Go
But
ahead.
when we started this pilgrimage in Roma was the actual day of the 800 years when St. Francis received the stigmata in Laverna.
Yeah, so which would be where most of the people that are doing the northern route start, but we did the southern route. Quickly, Jeffrey, hi from New Jersey.
That's my brother-in-law.
Oh,
Thank you for watching.
Yay.
And then...
so show the stamps.
Oh, yes. Okay. So we do have the Tau Cross, as you see.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
And Arthur, hi from Denver.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for texting us or emailing, whatever.
Messaging.
It helped messaging. Thank you. So this is all the places we've been.
Yeah.
From Roma, starting.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
is it on there?
yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So in each place hey, Shaky Clover's here. Hey, so glad you joined us. So these are all the
Are you in
stamps.
school? Sorry.
So these are all the stamps from the different places we stayed. And today, this is our last one that we got at the Basilica.
Yes.
And
we also, because we walked 100 miles, we also received a testimonium, and here it is. Pretty special.
So go ahead and get closer. So this actually is a representation that we have walked the way of St. Francis. So it's pretty special, and really excited that we were able to get this. And when we went in, we had to fill out a piece of paper, and he looked at our stamps very closely to make sure that we actually walked what we said we walked.
Yes, he did.
So, and then, so because you go to the Basilica, so the Basilica of St. Francis, of
Which
course.
is also cathedral
Yes.
in English. Basilica Cathedral. But
And then, so there's two cathedrals. There's the Superiore and the Inferiore.
within the basilica.
Yeah. And so you go down to the lower basilica, and you actually, that's where the office is, the pilgrim's office.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
So after we got our testimonium, we toured the lower basilica, and I'm going to put my glasses on so I can just read a couple things for you. So the lower basilica.
First of all, I'm sorry. First of all, I just want to say you can get this for a donation. I know, hold your page, but in all different languages when you get to the basilica, so that you can do a little walking tour on your own.
And even in Polish, Dad. Yeah. The lower basilica was completed in 1230, and the upper basilica was completed in 1239. There are the frescoes, especially the lower basilica.
Is that BC? Does it say? Before Christ, or okay.
So the frescoes on the wall are just awe-inspiring. It tells the story of St. Francis. It talks about, oh my gosh, they're just, personally, I think it's the most awe-inspiring cathedral I've ever been in. I think it's better than the cathedral in
Roma?
Well,
Sistine Chapel.
I would
say it's been 15
Second.
years. Or
Second, but it is better than the one in Santiago de Compostela.
Yes, I would say. Oh my God, it's amazing. You need a mirror so you don't have to look up.
Bend your neck.
Because they give you, or you use a mirror in the in Roma, in the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, which helps. Another thing that's amazing is the remains of St. Francis are actually buried here, and it is it's a pretty I can't even, there's no words.
Yes, and that's the way we walked, of course, the way of St. Francis. So.
And so
he was born here.
Yes,
and
this is
they
where.
Brought him.
Yes, and this is where. So the evening of October 3rd, 1226, is when St. Francis of Assisi completed his earthly pilgrimage, and so his remains are in a crypt here, and you can walk around the crypt, and you can sit and contemplate, and you can leave messages. People were writing little prayers. And leaving messages underneath the crypt, and it was magical.
Yep,
it was magical.
So Laverna asked, it is intense, and where is he buried? He's buried here in the basilica. In Assisi, where we were.
And so. Really, we didn't have a lot of time to do any other sightseeing, so I'm very happy that we were able to spend another day here, because the basilica takes hours really to go through. And tomorrow we'll be doing Rick Steves has a couple walking tours.
So one of the basilica, a walking tour. That you can download, and you don't need Wi-Fi. And then one of the town of Assisi. So we're excited because we just love Rick Steves.
And then show them our card.
So we received this when we got to our apartment.
Bed and breakfast.
Is it? Okay. And he gave us this and said we can get 10% to 15% off with this card. Usually I
Everywhere.
think it's 10, yeah, everywhere. 10 euros to buy, but he gave it to us, and because we're
Yeah.
pilgrims, so that was really nice.
Yeah.
The other thing you can get at the information center or at your hotel is a nice
walking
map. It's a
Yeah.
walking map. It's great, and they have it in English, all languages.
So yeah, you can
So
get
you
it in
can do
different
your own.
languages.
It's wonderful. And I'll bring this home.
And I'm so excited to explore the rest of Assisi
Yes.
tomorrow.
What time did we get in here?
We got in
Early.
about 2:30. It was like the
Oh, really?
earliest we've ever gotten anywhere. So it gave us a chance to, and we were able to get into our. We got in at 1:30.
Yeah, earlier.
So because we were able to get into our place early, which was really nice, and shower. And then we've just been walking around aimlessly, just like with our mouths open in awe. It's so beautiful. There's a lot of tourists here, but it doesn't feel.
Yeah, I think they all went
touristy.
home now because it's 6. It's 6:15, almost 6:15 here, and everything's closed. And we have this nice restaurant
That let us stay a
that
little
let
bit
us
longer.
have snacks because it's siesta time and it will open up again at 7. But let us stay here
Yeah.
to do this
And-
live with you.
And if you can see, we have
It's
a really
beautiful.
cool view back there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to swing around, and you can see some of the buildings
Mm-hmm.
up there.
And then the view. I mean, more of the view is really beautiful.
And then some more of the view. So
Oh, it's
Assisi is up on this
Slope.
slope.
Like a hill.
Yeah,
like all the
another-
rest.
Yeah.
Almost.
Hi, Teresa. I'm glad you joined us. It is. I guess
Oh.
I didn't know what to expect.
Well, you know what? There is a lot
To
of
see.
souvenirs, so for the new saint that they were going.
Oh,
And
yes.
He was 15 when he died of leukemia.
Yeah, and his remains are actually here in Assisi.
Yes, his
and,
remains are, and we're gonna go
and
see him
you
tomorrow.
can can go and visit him. So
And-
that's going to be on our tour
What's his
tomorrow.
name again? Oh, boy. Carlos. Carlos.
Teresa, help us out. What's Carlos's
Sorry.
last name? They're going to saint him next year. Yep.
But there's so much to buy. You can get his
Associated
picture on a
with him.
shirt. You can.
But he did 2 miracles.
Yes,
and
we found
that's
out.
one of the reasons. I think that's the reason
He's-
he's going to be sainted.
Right.
And his work.
Right. You have to have done 2 miracles. And what were those miracles?
Oh, we read about
We
them.
read about it, but you can read about it if
healing.
you look it up.
He was healing people.
Yes.
He was healing people. Does anybody have any questions? While we're waiting for questions, please do this Camino. Please do this Camino.
It's our 4th Camino, and
Carlos, Acuties. Thank you,
yes,
Teresa.
Carlos Acutis will be a saint
Next year.
next year, and
Yep.
he did a lot of his preaching or, spreading the word on the internet.
I thought we had another question in here, but maybe not.
Just some comments.
From Grandma on the Go. Can't wait for my hubby to retire so we can do our first Camino. In the meantime, I'll be watching you.
Great.
Thank you for joining. Which, I mean, I want to do, so we did the Via del Sud, which is the southern route.
Oh.
And there is the northern route, and I would like to do it. It is harder. So I just have to research that a little bit more.
Today's Friday, right?
Today is Friday.
Friday back then.
Yep. So
And Isaac's
10
on
days.
it. Are you in school in your class, Isaac, watching? I'm just interested. Isaac's my son. He's 13, and
It's so great that you
I'm
joined us.
so glad you're here.
We miss you. We both miss you a lot.
But please comment
Yes.
questions.
If you're here, please let us know.
Where you're from,
Yeah.
what you want us to go see or look
Yeah,
at,
if
take
you-
a picture of.
Exactly. No school today.
Oh, right.
Well, that's
okay.
cool. Thanks, Aaron. We sent postcards to the family today,
Yep.
so it'll be interesting to see how many days it takes to get
Yep.
to you.
We sent them, from Assisi.
From Assisi. And what else?
I don't
do you
know.
wanna
Always go to the
share?
tourist, the information, the visitor center. When you first get, you get a stamp. They'll give you information, free postcards.
Yeah, and a walking tour.
Yeah,
map.
yep. And
So
info.
I've got my work cut out for me in terms of doing the daily videos. So Amory's like, you're doing so many videos.
Oh my gosh. Every like 20 steps. No, I'm joking. But
It's like Amory has her own private paparazzi following her around. But you know, we do it a lot for us too, because it allows us to revisit and relive our experience together, which is really cool, and of course share it with all of you. And so it takes about a month for me to get the first one out.
Yep, just know that.
Yeah.
And then if you hit the notifications, you'll get a quick notification that we're going to drop a video. So
Another
once
video.
a week, after a month, once a week, a video will drop.
Yep.
Do you want to talk about your cat friend that followed you walking?
Oh, so it seems like every little village we went into, there was always primarily a cat that would like welcome us,
Or a dog.
or a dog,
A small dog.
and
The big ones are behind the fence.
Yeah,
It seems like.
and we had one cat. God, that feels like it was so long ago.
Was it on this? I think it was. Yeah, because
So we have a cat that just started. He just came running up to me. I pet him, and he just started walking with me. And yeah, for a long way, like to a point that we were a little nervous. Like
and a car went by and we were like protecting him on the
so,
side.
And he was probably,
But
if he could laugh, he was probably laughing at us.
It is wonderful, just animals that are on the trail, and
all St. Francis's animals.
all olive trees. I mean, how many all through this whole trail are just olive oil trees.
Yep.
On
And then
either side.
And then the mountains. We saw mountains. We saw hilltop villages. We saw Roman walls. I mean, so many that we didn't even go to. We don't even know which ones they were.
Bridges.
It's
Roman
every
bridges.
couple minutes you turn a corner and you're in awe of what you're looking at.
Yeah.
And it was really cool seeing Assisi from afar. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
and
it's like
all
there
the
it
villages
was.
we would be walking to, we'd see them up on the hill.
Yeah, and off in the
And then
distance.
many other villages up on a hill. It was it's amazing.
It's just beautiful, and we had great weather overall for the whole trip.
Lucky.
We had a little bit of rain in the beginning, but such
like
a
a
little
river.
amount. Yes, but then then it was gone, and then we never had to deal with it again. And it was supposed to rain on Wednesday, but it didn't, and it's just been spectacular. We are definitely just in a zen state today.
Oh, and tomorrow's going to be a great walking tour. I'm
Yes.
sure Sue will take a video. a nice video for y'all.
Yeah, for y'all, you coming from the south.
So, I don't know what else, but if you guys have anything that you want to hear,
If you have any other questions,
or we could just say goodbye. We can't eat till 7:30.
so I think we'll just walk around a little bit
We
more
do,
and explore.
The
We
nice
have a-
lady gave us some food because we're hungry.
a little
This is
snack.
a pizza here. It's
Yes.
a focaccia.
Well,
It has
this one's
tomatoes
not.
in it. Yeah, it's tomatoes in it. what
We
they
have to
call-
hang up so we can finish this.
Here,
We're
what they call-
hungry. So
Anyways,
thank you for
arrivederci,
joining.
and
we'll see you tomorrow.
yeah, we'll do
Same
it
time,
live.
same place this time.
This place? No, we should try
Well,
a new place.
no,
oh,
Assisi.
Assisi, right? And then we're off to Prague.
Yes.
That'll be a whole new adventure.
I'm sleeping in today.
Yeah,
we
I
saw the
can't
sunrise
sleep in.
today.
Yes, we did. And I've been waking up
Yeah.
at 5:30 every morning, but we go to bed early. I would love to sleep in. Sue snores. No, I'm joking. She doesn't.
No, she's not.
No.
She woke
perfect.
me up sometimes too. So we
yeah.
both. But I got me.
Anyways.
tangent. Anyway,
Okay.
thank you for joining us. And Lori, congratulations on your success. Thanks for sharing. Blessings all the way. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Lori.
And you guys, thank you for joining us. And we hope you're able to jump on with us tomorrow. And we'll find a cool spot with an amazing backdrop.
We'll be looking around.
It
so
won't
I
be
think
hard.
this came out good with the Wi-Fi. Everything 'Everything 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 'Everything
Kisses from
Fist bump. Oh.
from
Fist
sisters
bump.
to Santiago. Ciao, ciao, bella.
Ciao, ciao.
Oops. You get to see my hand. Let's try it this way.